Hi, let's talk about protein. We get a lot of questions about protein, and rightfully so. There seems to be a lot of misinformation and unanswered questions out there. And in part because protein isn't scary. Protein hasn't scared us into new labeling requirements, whereas fat and carbohydrates have. We know that we break down fat on the back of a label. You've seen how carbohydrates get broken down on the back of a label. What I mean is, you know there's a difference in drinking a cup of bacon grease and eating an avocado. And if I ask you, what is that difference? You could probably get pretty close to the right answer. You would say the right words, at least. You would say, well, there's a difference in saturated fat and unsaturated fats, and there's these trans fats, and some are better for you than others, and an avocado is the good kind. Okay, that's pretty darn close, actually. Pretty good. Good job. Carbohydrates, same thing. You know that we break down sugars separately under the carbohydrate setting on a nutritional panel. Fiber as well. We know that sugar and fiber interact very differently inside of our bodies. We know there are many kinds of sugar, and we're pretty educated on that. And if anyone out there has any kind of hypoglycemia or diabetes, you're very familiar with different types of sugar. We did that out of fear. And then there's just protein. Protein isn't scary. Protein is just protein. All protein's the same. Not true. Proteins are very different. There are many kinds of protein. All protein is made up of amino acids, and depending on that configuration of amino acids, that determines how it can interact in your body. Our company, for example, sells two products, Crave Protein RCP and Osteobroth. Crave Protein RCP is a chicken-based protein powder, the protein coming from the meat, the muscle of the chicken. Osteobroth is a powdered bone broth. The protein from there comes from the tendons and the ligament and the bone marrow and the cartilage. Collagen protein. Collagen protein has some phenomenal benefits. So does muscle protein, contractile protein. Don't take collagen protein to build muscle. That's not what it does. Don't take a contractile protein to make your skin tighter. It's not what it does. Not all protein is created equal. Proteins are different. And in the future, they're going to get labeled that way. But for now, we have to educate ourselves. So the next time you see a product and it says 10 grams of protein, say, what? That doesn't mean anything to me yet.